The crimson moss clung to Kaelen's boots, sucking at them with each hesitant step. Lyra moved with a fluid grace he could only dream of replicating, her movements economical, powered by an energy that seemed to emanate from the very stone beneath their feet. He attempted a replication of her defensive posture, a shield of nascent energy forming before him, but it flickered and warped, more a trembling curtain than a solid barrier. "Control," Lyra murmured, her voice a low resonance against the humid air. "Feel the pulse of the stone. Let it guide your form." Easier said than done. Echo's laughter, a mocking rasp in his mind, intensified. Feel it, boy. The weakness, the futility. Kaelen gritted his teeth, squeezing his eyes shut. The serpentine creature's resonance, a constant hum beneath the cacophony of Echo's taunts, offered a small measure of solace. Focus. The stone sings. Listen. He strained to hear the song, to separate it from the chorus of doubt and despair. He felt a tremor, deep within the planet, a low thrumming vibration that resonated with the nascent energy he was struggling to control. It was a feeling of immense age, of sorrow, of something waiting. "The Heartstone," Lyra said softly, her golden eyes fixed on a point beyond him. "'Tis close." Kaelen dared to open his eyes. Lyra's gaze was fixed on a colossal structure that rose before them, its surface a tapestry of intricate carvings woven into the living stone. Vines, thick as pythons, clung to its walls, obscuring much of the detail. "It calls to you," Lyra continued, her voice laced with a sadness that seemed to seep into the very air. "The dreamer remembers. You are the key." He felt a surge of power, a raw, untamed force that threatened to overwhelm him. He raised his hands, attempting to channel the energy, to shape it into a semblance of control, but the power felt wrong, corrupted. "The shadow feeds," Lyra said, her voice tight with barely contained emotion. "It draws strength from the dreamer's despair." A rasping voice echoed through the ruins, amplified by unseen power. Such a fragile spark, so easily extinguished. The guardians materialized from the shadows, their cloaked forms shifting and swirling like tendrils of darkness. Crimson eyes burned with predatory malice. "You cannot stop us." The shadow's voice continued, laced with cruel amusement. "The dreamer will slumber eternally, and this world will belong to us." One of the guardians lunged, its movements swift and brutal. Kaelen reacted instinctively, mimicking the defensive maneuver he had observed Lyra perform countless times. But his energy shield faltered, and the blow sent him staggering backward. Pathetic. Echo sneered in his mind. You are nothing. A fleeting anomaly. Lyra intercepted the guardian's attack, her movements precise and deadly. She fought with a grace born of centuries of experience, her energy a shimmering blade that danced between the shadows. "Control your fear," she said, her eyes fixed on Kaelen. "The Heartstone awaits. Find it. Awaken the dreamer." He stumbled to his feet, ignoring the throbbing pain in his shoulder. The tremor within the planet intensified, a primal rhythm that resonated with a forgotten power. He could feel the Heartstone now, a faint pulse of light emanating from deep within the ruins. He took a tentative step forward and another. The crimson moss seemed to part before him, lighting his path. Foolish boy. Echo hissed. You walk into your doom. He pushed the voice away, focusing on the pulse of the Heartstone. He could almost see now, a shimmering beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. He reached the base of the colossal structure, tracing the intricate carvings with his fingers. He felt a sudden shift in the air, a subtle opening in the living stone. He pushed against the opening, and the wall slid away, revealing a chamber bathed in a soft, pulsating light. In the center of the chamber, resting on a pedestal of living crystal, lay the Heartstone. It wasn't a stone at all, but a sphere of pure energy, radiating warmth and sorrow in equal measure. As he reached out to touch it, a vision flooded his mind, a panorama of vibrant, thriving world teeming with life and beauty. And then the darkness descended, a crushing weight that extinguished the light and plunged the world into an eternal slumber. He understood now. The dreamer wasn't a being, but the essence of the world itself. And the shadow wasn't an external force, but a manifestation of the dreamer's despair. He placed his hand on the Heartstone. The vision intensified, consuming him. He felt the weight of a dreamer's sorrow, the crushing burden of eternal slumber. And then, a spark of defiance ignited within him, a refusal to surrender to the darkness. He focused all his will, all his energy, into the Heartstone. He poured his own hope, his own determination, into its core. The chamber pulsed with light. The shadow's voice shrieked in fury. The guardians recoiled in pain. And within Kaelen's mind, Echo's laughter finally ceased.